Our Yellow Jacket Spotlight Series continues this afternoon with a couple of the OAC baseball players of the week from Baldwin-Wallace. We've got the OAC Pitcher of the Week, Logan Heffernan, and the OAC Hitter of the Week, Cole Nieto, after the Yellow Jackets have gotten off to a screaming hot start with a 5-0 mark here already to start the year. Cole, we'll start with you because we got to see something from the offensive side that Baldwin-Wallace fans haven't seen now in, well, it's been a little over a decade. Cole hit for the cycle as part of a 22-1 victory against Pitt Bradford just a couple of nights ago. First of all, at what point did you know that you were going to hit for the cycle, or did you know that it was even happening as it was unfolding?
I kind of knew about it. It was in the back of my head when I was sitting, and then my last at bat, I completely forgot about it because it was a big. Well, we had a big lead, and it's hard to maintain focus, I guess, during that time. So I was more focused on getting a hit, and then I got to third base. I was like, oh, that's a cycle. And then Coach Harrison realized it, and it was a cool experience.
So the triple, obviously the hardest to get. What order did you hit him in?
I went double, home run, then single, and then triple.
Kind of fun when the triple's the last part of it because it is the most difficult to get and kind of has the most suspense. Awfully cool that you've had a chance to do that. On the offensive side of things, he was named the OAC Hitter of the Week for the second time in his career. Your thoughts on being able to take home that award again?
It's just a good experience. It's nice to have in the beginning of the year, just seeing the ball well, hitting it well. So just reassuring. It's nice to have.
Cole's played in 105 games so far during his career. Logan, an experienced pitcher with nearly 130 innings total for the Yellow Jackets pitching staff. You're off to a 5-0 start, not you personally, but as the team, and you personally pitched pretty well here in the opening weekend. How do you feel that your performance has kind of gone up against where you expected you'd be so far?
I think that so far we've kind of outdone any expectations just from obviously an offensive standpoint, but from a pitching standpoint, just myself just going out there and executing pitches, and we have a really young staff this year, so to come out and be as poised and execute as well as we have has been awesome.
Logan's from the Cincinnati area, one of the longer trips so far that any of the Yellow Jackets have had to make to get to campus here. What made BW the right fit for you?
I would say probably the people. I know my first visit I came and met Coach Harrison and some of the players and some of the faculty, and it was awesome. It was definitely the right fit for me, and I liked how it was a big enough school where you weren't going to see the same people every day, but it's still small enough where if you needed to have a one-on-one with your professors, it's no problem at all.
Cole's younger brother Dylan, also a student athlete here. He plays on the basketball team. I'm interested in your thoughts on how your brother's recruiting process was either similar or different to yours, and how the fact that you were here maybe played into him coming.
Yeah, I don't know how much of a role it played. I didn't try and I want to make his own decision, obviously. So I didn't want him to come to BW. It's cool to have your little brother go to school with you, obviously. But yeah, so I just kind of explained to him how it was, trying to give him a very unbiased opinion of it. And then he made a couple of visits, enjoyed the coaches, and then I know he likes it a lot here. So that's good to have.
It's definitely a fun place to participate in varsity athletics. The Yellow Jackets baseball team is actually about to hit the road for their spring break trip coming up this weekend. They leave Friday morning and opening play on Saturday down in Florida with stops in Fort Myers and in Punta Gorda in the Port Charlotte area. They will also open conference play with a doubleheader against Mount Union on Saturday. Not usual that you get a chance to play conference games that early in the season when you're down in Florida. Most of the time the schedule shakes out so that you're playing those conference games once you get back home. Do you just kind of welcome the fact that you're going to play them in what is hopefully going to be a warmer environment?
I would say so. I know that, you try to play as many games as you can down there because the weather is always, I guess you could say, usually nicer than it is here. This year's been unbelievably warm, but just getting a conference game in down there, I think it's a new experience for all of us, and I think it'll be fun being in the warm environment and playing on a different playing surface down in Florida with the grass down there.
Jackets are only a couple years removed from a College World Series appearance. Cole, how did that kind of factor into your decision when you were trying to decide if BW was the right fit for you, knowing that the program had some national level success?
A lot, actually. It's a cool thing to be able to go to school. I went to the College World Series and finished 5th in the country, so you're going to go there and you're going to have a chance to win an OAC, win a regional, and hopefully get back and win a national championship. That's something that I don't know who would want to be a part of.
On the OAC side of things, this is a program that for a long time has been pretty baseball rich. Obviously, the Marietta College Pioneers have been one of the most historic teams in all of D3 baseball, but between the Yellow Jackets, their crosstown rivals at John Carroll, Mount Union, Otterbein, there's been lots of really good baseball talent in the OAC over the last 10 years or so. As we kind of wrap things up, Logan, your thoughts on the way the OAC you think might shake out here this year?
I'd say it's too early to tell at this point, but I think that we'll give it a good run. Obviously, Marietta's always up there at the top. They just pump out good teams, but I think that this will probably be one of the better years for the OAC as a whole, just talent-wise.
It's a tough tournament to make, just the conference tournament. All 10 schools play baseball, and only 4 of them make the double elimination OAC tournament at the end of the regular season. Congratulations to our first 2 OAC baseball players of the week. We look forward to visiting again here shortly on BWYellowJackets.com.